Welcome back to Roll for Recipe, the series where the dice are the head chef. I'll roll for some ingredients and then make a dish with them. Let's get rolling. Getting things started with a D12 restriction roll. That is 9 take on a classic. And now to see which classic we're doing. That is 5 for risotto, haven't done that in a while. And now a D12 for protein. That is 11 for steak, definitely a steak curse this season. Instead of a carb, we'll roll a grain for risotto. That's 6 arborio rice, that's normally what I use for risotto. Now 2d20 for seasonings. That is 4 celery salt and 14 cumin, those should go well together. And 2d20 for produce. That is 7 Brussels sprouts and 8 mango, not sure if those will go well together. And finally, the D100 wild magic roll. That is 49 for ice cream, as if mango wasn't sweet enough. And here's the summary of everything that we rolled, so let's get cooking. Well, the last time and only other time we did risotto in this series, it also was with steak. Not that I'm complaining, it's just kind of strange it happened that way. For the Brussels sprouts, I just coated them in some oil and seasoning, air fried them off camera, pretty simple. As for the mango and ice cream, we're gonna curb all of that sweetness by making a sauce/puree with them, adding in some whole habaneros, seeds and all since I like the extra spice, some lime juice, some vinegar, other things that can curb that sweetness. The risotto and steak are both gonna be pretty standard recipes, some shallots, garlic, and veggie stock for that risotto, and for the steak, just some salt, pepper, and butter basting. Finishing off the risotto with our seasonings, mango puree, and some goat cheese that I had from a couple episodes ago. For the plating, I did use all the mango I had for the puree, otherwise I'd have used some for the garnish, but it still looks pretty good, I'd say. So I gotta be honest, even tasting as I go, I have no idea how this is gonna taste in the end. Bon appetit. You know, I've never had a spicy risotto, and I'm kinda digging it. I mean, it's not the best risotto I've ever had, but it kind of works, surprisingly. Brussels sprouts I could do without. Admittedly, Brussels sprouts I'm like indifferent to, but yeah, I would have liked a better garnish. All right, I'm gonna give this one a 7.8 out of 10, and I'm gonna call it the Dragonfire Risotto. Like I said, I kind of liked the spice in the risotto. I think it's more of a personal preference there, just like also Brussels sprouts. They're kind of a personal preference for me. I'd rather just not have them. Also, a couple things could have made this better. I think mascarpone instead of goat cheese would have been better. I think maybe a little bit more mango flavor in the puree. But all around, pretty solid dish. I was very surprised by how good it was. Also guys, I will be starting a Hot One style Q&A series tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. As always, thanks for watching. Remember to like, follow, and share, and I'll see you next time.